Well, this is the video I have not been wanting to make, but my lady was a women's ministry leader. She would do women's conferences. She was also a middle school counselor and just finished everything she needed to open her private practice. And she was a suicide prevention specialist at her school. But she also had many physical problems. In the last 5 years, she had over 22 medical issues going on in her body. And some of the things that I'll just mention is she was an amputee, which means she didn't have a left foot from the age of 11. She did have fibromyalgia, neuropathy. She had restless leg syndrome that would start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. She had severe osteoporosis. She had a broken spinal bone that happened last year. In fact, it's been over a year and a half, and her bone was still fractured. In fact, they couldn't operate on it because the solution that they would try to use to correct that bone would break the other bones. And she would call it tormenting pain. And one day I asked her to describe the pain, and she said, it's like people standing around her with knives that are on fire, all slowly stabbing her continuously. Her face sometimes, when I would see the pain, would look like somebody who was on fire. The excruciating looks, and she would just say, I want to be with Jesus. And I want this pain to stop. She loved Jesus with all of her heart. She was a strong, born-again, saved Christian, strong minister, and she did her job very well. But on June 10th, I came home and discovered that she had taken her own life. If you're listening to this and the thought of self-harm or suicide has crossed your mind, I'm gonna let you know right now, there is a pain that's so great in people's lives when those around them take their life. It is a moment of insanity. They're not clearly thinking at that moment. But let me tell you, get help. Talk to people. My wife knew the signs, she taught the signs, therefore she knew how to hide them. Don't do that. Please talk to somebody. Call the suicide hotline. Whatever you need to do, tell someone about what you're thinking so they can help you. Please. I know where she's at. She's with Christ, home in heaven, but I miss her so bad. And so, get help, please.